Welcome to the pod. Is this good? It's me, your good old pal Tony. And next to me, who is this?
Cody.
And far across the room.
I don't know why I was laughing about that. I'm Jason, the cool one and handsome and mysterious one.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well,
Okay.
anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. We're all for it, and they're all equally valid, and you're all very special to me. What gifts did you get? What did you do? What did you give? It's all about giving. It's all about Christmas. It's all about having a good time with your family, your friends.
Unless you're Cody, in which your value is directly correlated to the amount and
Quality of gifts.
Yeah.
Quality is important, dude. I don't care. Quality is important when you're, because I take the time to make sure you get something very good and cool.
That's true.
If I'm getting you a present, so I would just appreciate it done the same back at me.
His family's the kind of family that leaves like the price tag on it, just so you know.
Well, and they're always like, "Oh,
Just
dang
so
it!
you
Did I
know.
did I leave it on there? Oh, did I leave that on there every year? Fuck!"
And then, like, halfway through the year, bring up, like, that present cost $30.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're trying to argue with me right now. It's like hold it above each other.
I bought 6 months of non-arguing from you. Do the
Ex-
fucking dishes.
exactly.
Anyway, we got some things on the docket, mostly Christmas related. We lost the last pod.
Wait,
it
I
was
want
pretty good.
Yeah, no, I don't want people to know that.
Well, they're gonna know it because it hurts deep down.
This is episode 3, the very first time we've recorded episode 3 of the podcast. Tony, how was your week? I mean, besides Christmas, did you do anything cool?
I'm trying to think. Not really.
Oh, okay. Thanks for giving me a little something to work with.
My brother came home Friday, I think, and just been spending time with the fam for the
Real
most part.
quick, you did cut him off at the knees by saying besides Christmas. Like,
Yeah,
Sorry.
you really
it's
did.
it's fucking quarantine. It's COVID and Christmas just happened.
All right,
So you were like,
Christmas.
hey, the biggest thing that happened, not
Fuck
that.
it.
Fucking next.
I want to
Like,
know the deep cuts of Tony's
what
life.
else happened?
I finished all
What an
my
asshole.
finished my Christmas shopping really late. Had to go to the mall by myself.
You went the day early. Like,
I went the
before.
day before Christmas Eve. Went to the mall, and God, that's an anxiety attack. But I saw my friend there. Saw Dan there. He was doing the same thing I was, and we high-fived and we went along our way.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. The mall is, especially alone. It's not like I have a super anxiety problem around crowds, but it's like, dude. First of all, it's COVID. Second of all, the mall, dude.
It's always gross anyway.
Yeah,
Stinky.
it's always ugh.
Smells weird.
Just littered with delinquents.
Rapscallions.
People just eating oily chicken.
And Cinnabons and what are the two? Wetzel's Pretzels and what's the other one?
The pretzel maker. We don't have we don't have a Wetzel's,
wait.
dude. We're not that cool.
Is that the premium?
I think that is.
I think we only want a Wetzel's because we have Pretzel Maker.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, pretzel maker fucking rocks. I don't care.
I've
They're-
never had it.
Me
They're
neither.
they're good pretzels. They're good hot pretzels.
How was your Christmas, Cody? Sorry for cutting the knees out of Tony.
Cut the knees off
I
of Christmas.
It was good.
I rescind.
It was good. I didn't have to go to the mall, so that's awesome. I did. I finished up my shopping a few days early too. I still had to go to like fucking stores, and it did suck. I had it all planned out, and we're in like my route was good, but it was just everywhere I went, it was just too many fucking people.
Oh,
Like,
you didn't go to the mall though?
no,
Just
I
went to
didn't.
stores,
I mean,
though.
I still went to like stores, like Walmart's a fucking nightmare. TJ Maxx, like.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did most of my shit online, dude. I'm helping Bezos become a trillionaire. I don't care.
Doing your part.
Doing my part to help him out. Like it was so nice to like get an email and be like, oh, sick.
Well,
there's
that
my-
way he can
there's
pay
my
all of his
package."
employees a really good wage.
A livable wage.
Yeah.
But as soon as
You're welcome.
well, as soon as the holidays are over, most of them will probably be laid off.
Oh yeah, that's
I would think they would be laid off.
I think all the money you give to Amazon now is just like contributing to his fund so he can leave Earth and start Amazon on Mars.
I mean, dude, be a part of history. Like I love when people are like, well, you know what? I'm not gonna do it because blah blah blah. It's like, do you really think your $60 of Amazon money is gonna be missed? Like, there are people that are my family, and we spend a lot on Christmas. Like, we each get like $400 each as like the kids, from like my
Yeah, right. That's insane.
from like my grandparents, and like maybe my grandparents are probably less now. It's probably like maybe 200-ish.
No, it's going down.
Yeah,
huh?
bummer.
Well, fucking Brandon's having too many kids. Stop having kids so I can have a good Christmas again. Fuck.
How selfish of him.
What a
Yeah.
dick. But everybody just went to my grandma's house, and instead of doing Black Friday, which my grandma and my Aunt Mary used to do every year, it was like they would leave.
They were part of the problem.
They would stay up and they would leave at like 4 or 3 in the morning
Set
to
up
get there.
tents,
Not tents. They weren't crazy like that where they'd sit for days, but like they still went out. And did that stuff.
They're the people you saw on YouTube videos screaming and
Tramplers.
fighting
Yeah.
people. And,
punching a pregnant mom in the face to get like
yep, to get a tickle me Elmo.
My grandma made sure to leave a gun at home.
She knows herself too well.
She knows. Well, my grandma went to jail for fucking sticking a gun in my stepmom's face.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't loaded, but
Wait,
like
which grandma?
Grandma Helen,
We'll just chalk it up
I
to
didn't
crazy,
see that.
crazy grandma. Yeah.
Oh wow.
just family being family.
Yeah, like so years ago, like when Lance was like like maybe like 6 years old or something, Jenny ended up cheating on my dad. That stuff blew up. She moved out. There was just a lot of nonsense that, in that time period. And then when eventually my dad accepted Jenny back, they loved each other, blah blah blah, and my grandma was not happy about it.
This was a bombshell for me. I didn't know that, by the way.
Yeah,
I heard this one.
and when she heard about it, she went over to my dad's house when Jenny was over there and just knocked on the door, and Jenny answered it, and she just had like a gun pointed in her face.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Just and wasn't loaded.
Oh
but
yeah.
but I remember like I was sleeping in the basement, and I got woken up to the sound of a shotgun like cocking, like
Holy shit.
my dad ran down and grabbed his fucking gun. I mean, obviously you're gonna point a gun at fucking Jenny. But yeah, so my grandma went
Isn't
to
that
jail.
his mom?
What?
Isn't that his mom?
Who?
Helen?
No. Oh yeah. That's my dad's.
He pulled a shotgun on his mom.
On my on his mom. Like she came over with the gun.
Yeah, your family's fine.
They're
Like,
cool,
yeah.
dude. Yeah, we call her Grandma Bang Bang now. like my
Everyone's
nieces,
cool now, it's fine.
like so as kids we called my grandma Elvis because she loves Elvis, like a insane fan of it. And now my
That's weird.
nieces are calling my grandma Bang Bang, which is just
So your whole family knows this story.
of course, dude.
How
Like
could they not?
every year, it's a joke every year.
Now it's a joke.
At some point, like throughout the year, someone's gonna make like a "Don't piss off Helen" joke. Like she'll get the gun, and then she'll make a joke. She's like, "I will get the gun,"
And she starts laughing in the like slow,
and then
serious
just
face. Yeah.
Every time someone hugs your grandma, just kind of check for a gun.
yeah. She's like, "Okay, just making sure. All right, we're all good."
You got to pat down Grandma
Put that
Helen
down.
before she comes in any family gathering.
She puts her guns down at the door. It's like take your shoes off at the door. It's like, please leave your gun.
Or she's got one in her sock or something.
Yeah, oh dude, she's got a little booty, a little prostitute gun. But yeah, my family did all their shopping online this year, so they made Bezos hella rich.
I did that last year, and then this year
It's so much fucking easier.
it's easier. to do it.
I need a new bottle of lotion. And I just this morning I was like, let's just see, like I have free Prime for like another like 20 days or some shit, like, so I figure I can just get free delivery. And like it wasn't the one bottle of lotion I was looking at isn't available until like January 6th or something. And I thought about doing it. I was like, well, I can be dry for a few more days. Like I can just get it delivered here. I was like, no, dude, go to the fucking store, deal with it, get your own lotion. Like it's
Next time you're out, just
the ease of being able to like get your necessary stuff for your home is fucking crazy. It's nuts. You shouldn't have that power. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. It makes it too easy just to stay home.
It's like it's gonna turn into like Wall-E. You've seen that movie?
Oh yeah.
Just a huge satire and just like everyone's gonna get fat and like I don't know. That's a good movie.
This is a great movie.
You don't have to do shit.
Nope.
All the robots will do it for you.
They have the things like that you can stick like behind your bed, and then it has the arm that will like put your iPad in front of your face. They have those. Yeah, they have like podcast mic arms, but like it'll go over you. Like it's gonna happen.
Why do you need both hands
to live your life?
It's
you know,
masturbate.
It's to masturbate.
It's
to
a
not
double
have
hand.
to do this the whole time. I mean, I've definitely like had my phone laid out like when I've been in bed trying to fall asleep, and it's like, you know, just trying to find that little angle so it's not stupid and you're like looking at it at basically flat. Like
Get a pop socket.
I have to.
I'm not fucking putting one
Me
on my
neither.
phone.
I wad up a blanket and just place it in there.
Yeah, I have my my phone charger, like that little stand, and that's kind of a decent angle for it to sit up. And I'm good. I won't put a pop socket on my phone.
That's too much.
Yeah, it's too much. I took my case off, dude. I'm living fucking on the edge.
Wow.
Living on the edge. Thank you, fucking Aerosmith.
Well, I got 5 pairs of socks for Christmas,
Hell yeah!
and I love it. Socks are these ones. The ones
was
I'm
gonna
wearing
say.
today. What do they say?
Can you read?
Books turn muggles into wizards. Or Harry Potter socks, and I love Harry Potter, baby. I don't know. I got some other cool, like just random design ones, but some Argyle socks. Those are, I'm a sock boy.
You are. Let's
Go
go through the designs, please.
And I got two different grills. I got like a little Smoky Joe for like camping, both charcoal, and then my parents got me like a full size charcoal grill, and I am going to use the crap out of that because I've just been using a little gas grill and it's not the same.
Yeah, but man, like camping grills with that are charcoal are just a little bit more of a nightmare to deal with.
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, they
You
got
have to like dust off your shit. You don't like it. You're gonna get soot all over
they got a charcoal chimney for me to start the charcoal faster.
Okay.
I don't know. Charcoal's just way better than gas.
Well, it
It
is.
tastes way better.
It tastes way better.
It takes time. It takes a little longer to.
It does take longer, and just cleanup. But cleanup's more of a fucking bitch. You know,
It's not so bad.
like instead of like with the gas one, you just pop the propane off and you're good. You know.
Yeah, we'll see. Probably keep the propane one for like festivals and stuff.
Yeah.
That for sure, because that's nice and easy.
Well, I actually don't think music festivals allow charcoal.
Oh yeah, no,
Just
that'd be
just a
ridiculous if they
huge
did.
fucking fire hazard.
40,000 people just.
Just 40,000 people doing acid and rolls, and they're just like, no, dude, charcoal tastes so much better.
Yeah.
For your fucking
I don't think it matters too much when you're
for your Oscar Mayer hot dog.
Yeah.
Like we need charcoal.
day 3 into tripping on acid, and you're like, yeah, I can definitely taste the difference.
I really need to eat. It's been 3 days.
I haven't eaten a charcoal grilled hot dog in 3 days.
That's all I'll eat.
Oh, man.
Dude, I fucking miss music festivals.
I miss music in general. I miss
music.
concerts.
Music festivals.
We all do. It's like whatever. It's gonna be kind of weird once we can do it again. I think it's gonna be a little bit.
It's gonna be a little uncomfortable, but like I have my Electric Forest and summer camp ticket still from 2020.
Oh yeah, Lauren and I kept our summer. camp
Yeah,
ticket.
so like I'm going next year unless they're they're not missing out on 2 years of revenue.
Oh, they very well could if they have to.
I mean, if they have to, but I mean, I think
they will. I heard that vaccinations and things aren't going to be done until like
and I'm
end
not
of fall next year.
well, and I'm not taking that vaccine
Oh, this is such a
Yet.
hot take.
yet. I maybe I will. I haven't had a flu shot, and I don't know how long.
It's not the flu though.
It's not the flu.
I'm just saying, like
We're trying to eradicate an entire disease.
I got the early ones as a kid, the early vaccinations.
Then why'd you get measles last year?
Damn it. I wish I knew where measles actually came from so I could make a funny quip about this.
We'll edit that in.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. At the end, I'm gonna
Insert
Google,
funny joke.
Yeah,
Here.
insert hilarity. Blast hilarity. Is this good podcast?
So
You
so-
tell us.
So Pfizer's the one that's currently making the most quantities of coronavirus vaccine. They also make Viagra. And so one of my friends, he loves conspiracy theories, and he just YouTube conspiracy rabbit holes all day. We hang out, and he's always bringing this shit up. And he's like, "Dude, you hear like the coronavirus vaccine? They're making it so that you can't get boners." And at first, I was like, "What the fuck are you like? Get away! Like, stop!" But I didn't realize Pfizer actually made Viagra, and now I'm like, he's definitely right. I don't even need to go down the rabbit hole. He's got to be right, no matter what. It's just too good. Because then you got to buy Viagra to get your boners, and then they win 2 times.
Dude, no one even takes Viagra anymore. It's Blue Chews.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Blue
you
Chews.
can order them. You don't need a doctor's
Yeah.
prescription.
Blue Chew, please sponsor us. I'll eat your gum all day.
No, it's
Cody's
gum.
just walking
It's
around
gum.
with like
It's
a
gum?
boner all day.
Yeah, it's just a chewable thing.
It's cum gum?
I think I don't know. I don't
Nice.
know. I don't know if it's like gum that you keep in your mouth
I
forever.
thought it was just a tablet that you chewed up and you swallowed it.
I mean, maybe.
Like dissolve under your tongue type of thing.
I don't know. I didn't do any
Maybe
research.
if we were sponsored, we would have.
Maybe
more
I would
Yeah.
know
information
if
to-
we were sponsored.
If we get sponsored, we'll all take one in the beginning of the pod.
and
we-
watch porn.
And
no,
that-
we'll
no.
we'll keep you.
You guys
updated on
never
what
want to
happens.
watch porn together.
We won't even reference it at all after
Yeah.
taking it. We'll just all have boners.
That can be
Yeah.
our after dark pod.
Yeah, that'll be the Patreon.
Yeah,
We just watch porn and just like have Blue Chews and just be like, all right, here it is.
And well, you don't hear us talk for a whole hour, and you just hear like. Oh,
Are you a fucking ghost? Are you?
I'm just thinking that YouTube video you brought up last week with all those dudes moaning on it. That was so ridiculous.
It
It's
was
like, huh?
It was
Like a question mark, like doing an anime.
It wasn't YouTube. It was a playlist on Spotify that is male orgasms, and it is
Even better.
it is so fucking funny. Like I tried an experiment. I did lady orgasms first.
No, it's too
Not
weird.
as
not
funny.
as funny.
Not as funny. It has to be, dude. Just be like, oh. That's it. I can fit more of you.
Is that all you got?
Is that all you got? Give me a whole nice stretch. Freeze, buddy. Oh my God. It's one of the best episodes ever.
Gosh.
God damn it. Why are they such comedic geniuses?
Oh man. Okay. Well, that's how our week went.
Yeah. Oh, no. I was going to say,
Then say it.
just get me better gifts.
Oh, back to
Oh,
Cody.
yeah.
That's it.
naturally.
That's it.
Explain the T-shirt you got that I want you to wear.
So I also did I did tell you about it, but the t-shirt was actually technically from my nieces who are 3 and 2. So, you know, it's
Oh,
like
were they-
it's like a parent gift that, you know, it's like, this is from your nieces or whatever. So it was a t-shirt that my mom had made up because she went crazy with you know, just graphic tees and graphic things this year. And it said Hunkle.
I think that's hilarious. By
Just
the way.
like an uncle, but better looking.
Ironically, I think it's hilarious.
It's ironic and absolutely terrible. And it's for sure just a shirt I'm never gonna wear. Like she might as well have gone to Walmart and got me like a Minions t-shirt. And it's like, oh, this is cute and fun. It's like, cool, dude. I'm not a fucking Florida tourist. Florida terrorist.
I'll take that shirt if you're not going to wear it.
yeah,
not
I
an
wanna wear it.
uncle.
I think that's kind of.
He
Yeah,
is
I
an
am.
uncle. It'd be funnier
Yeah.
if I
You're
wore
not
it.
an uncle.
Yeah, I am. My brother's got a kid.
Ew.
I told you this like so long ago. I agree. Yes, he's sticky and loud, and man, he's rough. I always just give him shit every time.
Dude, you're still sticky?
Yeah.
Have you not taken a bath, Steven?
No, not my brother.
Oh.
his kid.
I thought you were saying
He's
fucking
like 3, so yes, he's sticky everywhere all the time.
I'm so happy my brother and sister don't have kids I have to shop for during Christmas.
Yeah.
I just get him books and stuff.
Oh, you're that guy.
Yeah, because he's 3 and he needs to learn how to be a human.
Dude.
He's got enough toys.
By learning.
That's what my brother and my mom and dad are for, to get him presents. Like
Yeah.
toys. I get him the fun stuff. I'll be the fun uncle that makes him not such a little shit.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like there's a point in being a kid where you don't understand that edutainment is actually teaching you.
Yeah.
And then you get to a point where
They're
it's like,
colorful books.
wait a minute, I've been duped.
But I told my brother that just from now on in the future, if the girls still want to keep getting really cool gifts and fun gifts, just to step it up on their end, because I will lower my budget to just displace it elsewhere, and I'll just better t-shirts. I fuck with a graphic tee, but
It would have been better just a black t-shirt.
I would have loved a black t-shirt. But no, it's Hunkle.
I'll
I
wear
didn't
that.
see the
usually.
problem with it.
I think
thought
I could wear that shirt though, and then if people look at it, it's like,
could be like an
to-
irony shirt.
well, I could just tell them like I'm not an uncle, like I have no family. It's like, no, I just thought it
I
was
bought this for myself.
I just thought it was a sick shirt, dude. I love a good pun. Really, I'm a sucker for a pun.
a pen.
I'm a sucker for the pen. I think it's a good t-shirt. I'll wear it. And I'm not an uncle, which makes it twice as ironic.
Yeah, no one got presents for my rabbits. Excuse me, I'm a dad. Just as hard as being a normal human dad, I tell you what.
You know what, dude?
Just kidding.
Your rabbits didn't get me anything, and
I didn't get you guys nothing.
Did you get me anything?
no.
Exactly. And I knew it. That's why I didn't get you anything.
Dude, I think one of
I used to get you Red Bulls with my food stamps, so I feel like
that's pretty good.
It all adds up.
That's pretty good. Jason, I think one of the
I
presents.
give you the gift of friendship.
I think one of the
day after
presents.
day.
Well, yeah, okay. I think one of the presents you got me was like magazines that you found at the airport, because you went to New Zealand and you came back like, hey man, I got you a magazine, and I think it was just from like a dentist's office.
It was a cookbook.
It was a magazine.
Oh my gosh! It wasn't a magazine. It was a cookbook.
You got me a magazine. What's the cookbook called?
I don't remember. That was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
I think I saw the address of the law firm that you stole it from.
I think maybe one of them was yes.
Yeah, it was like a Good Housekeeping.
It wasn't.
It was like a Good Housekeeping
They were all
magazine.
cookbooks, and one or two of them, I was like, oh, this looks good, and then maybe I just took it. I don't know.
Well, were there good recipes?
You know
in
what?
it?
And I did get you. I got you a real cookbook, and you've sullied me from ever wanting to get you presents again because you shamed me so hard.
Just get better stuff.
Be a better person.
Nah.
No, I'm good.
It's as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah, I'm having too much fun doing what I'm doing now.
Doing well for you too, huh?
Yeah, dude. I'm doing great.
That was a deep cut.
I'm
Sorry.
doing fantastic.
That little pause, a lot was going on.
I had to think about it. So, I mean, I look back on some like old toys, because I mean, just going, and I'm shopping for nieces, so I never knew what girls wanted, for toys and junk. But just like looking back on a few of them, I think there were some really weird toys that we were just infatuated with. Do you remember this? It was a foxtail, and I think it was just like a ball in like a sack that you like whipped around to each other.
I do not remember that.
I was thinking of something else, but I realized you were talking about your nieces.
Oh, like cat girls.
Do I have to say it?
Yeah.
It's a butt plug, like a little butt plug with a tail
Oh,
on it. Yeah.
Which I always thought, because they're gonna get stinky, and the hair is so close to the hole.
You gotta clean your bottom.
Yeah,
No, I feel like it's part of the fetish.
I don't think so.
I don't think poop is like
That's
part
a
of
completely
that's a
different thing.
completely
Oh, you
different
think
fetish.
people that want to fuck animals do it because they wipe their ass so well?
No, but like,
it's
I mean,
also a different fetish.
yeah. It's also like the people that fuck the animals. They're not like, I only do this because this goat has a dirty asshole. They're like, I want to fuck a goat. Oh no, I got poopy on my dick. It's like an afterthought after the cum.
Anyway, foxtail.
The stink is
boy.
part of the kink, and you know it.
You can make any sexual experience stinky. You just have to try hard enough. If it doesn't stink, you didn't try.
What if you're sexually attracted to bar soap?
You could make it stinky.
gotta put it in you. To
Yeah, you
make
could make it
stinky.
stinky. Whatever.
You can make anything stinky.
Sex is stinky. Everything's stinky. Whatever. What else do we got?
Is this good podcast?
Yeah. I don't know anymore.
All right. But yeah, I looked up some like 90s things. So
Oh, dude, light brights.
so the Fox Steel thing, I want to look up
did
to
you-
see what that is. I don't know what the fuck that
Do you
is.
remember that?
I don't.
That might have been a little before us.
It might, yeah. I mean, we were born in 92, so it's like we didn't get to fully experience all the 90s
The
shit. Like,
glory of the 90s.
yeah. But like Light Bright was cool.
Light bright was cool. I had one.
Yeah. And also I want like looking back on toys, like I get mad at my parents for not thinking of some of these. You know, like not being like
Of inventing them or getting
of
them for you?
of inventing them, of like having a like a Light Bright. Dude, that's a fucking a metal box with a light in it, and then you put black paper in colored pegs. Like it's, you know, it's just the simplicity behind it. It's like, damn it, mom and dad. Like,
So let's get this right. You're mad at your parents for not being toy inventors.
yes,
All right.
100%. Follow your passions, idiots.
Maybe that wasn't your parents' passions was like weightlifting.
I mean, they got
Boing.
Freddie.
that was cute.
For our listeners, a dog just hit a twanger on the door.
So Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color was.
I never had
Was that
Game
really
Boy Color.
90s?
You never had a Game Boy Color?
No, I had the Game Boy before that. I had Game Boy Pocket, I think.
The
Okay.
original. I
But
think
yeah,
my first Game Boy was an SP with like the backlight. Smartest
Yep.
thing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had to buy it with my own money, but
I had
still
Game
dope.
Boy Advanced.
See, you need to start telling your parents that you'll give them shittier Christmases too, if they don't start giving you good Christmases.
No, I'm a better person. Than that. That means
Get what you want, dude.
that would make me feel worse than better.
Anyway, dude, Pokemon was lit. I remember how. I mean, it still is super popular. But I remember getting the Pokemon games for Christmas, and it was like
Those are seriously like the best Game Boy games
ever,
yeah,
ever.
ever.
super cool. I
You can,
remember
you can still jump in today and be like,
Yeah.
all right, this is I get it. I
Now they
remember.
just have better graphics. And like,
Yeah, which that's good. You know, it's fine. I just wish they would like remake the old ones with like brand new graphics. It'd be sweet.
they did
I
a
thought they did. Yeah.
few times, but or maybe just once, like Fire Red. But
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
my thing is, I use an emulator, and you can speed up the process. So now, if I was to go back to a Pokemon
On
game
your phone or
on my computer,
Oh, I
or
see.
I used to have it on my phone, but you got to jailbreak it and all that good stuff. And now, if I were to play like a normal paced Pokemon game, it would drive me fucking insane because of
Yeah.
how slow it is, dude.
Yeah, it's that whole beginning part, like choosing your first Pokemon, and then like, you know, you walk into the grass for half a second, and then it's like, oh, here's my nemesis, Gary, and you both have shit. You know, it's just like it's so much.
It's so slow paced. If you can speed it up double or whatever,
like speed up the walking process.
yep,
And, then
and
like,
just I mean, every time you face a new Pokemon, it's like that's fucking 20 seconds of a dumb intro. You know,
yep,
like,
yep.
oh, and he flew away. You know, it's just like speed it up, pal.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
just too slow for me now. I can't handle it.
I'm sick of just destroying Caterpies for the first like
first
20
7 hours, yeah.
dude, the first like hour when you're just getting to the next town, not hour, but like 20-ish minutes. It's just Caterpie after Caterpie after fucking Cocoon. It's just like, come on.
Yeah, good luck beating Brock if you pick Charmander.
Yeah, dude, that's the rookiest mistake ever.
But also,
They
but,
all have their strengths and weaknesses.
but I mean, Charizard's really awesome, but like,
But yeah, but you can
it's
get
really hard to get past Brock.
you can get a Charizard later. You can go
No, you
find
can't.
you gotta evolve it.
well,
In Pokemon Yellow,
sorry,
you
not
can.
not a Charizard, a Charmander, and then
No.
evolve it.
No, can't.
You literally can't.
You can't.
There's nowhere in the game.
Not in
Where-
the originals.
Don't you have to trade it?
You'd have to trade it. In
Yeah.
Pokemon Yellow, you can get Charmander and stuff, but Blue and Red, you can't get any of the starters
Really?
after the first part. Yep.
I mean that makes sense. I've beaten Pokemon games, like Game Boy games, like a bunch of times, but I never like went through and like, now I gotta get all the Pokemon. You know, it's like
Right,
once
that's
I
the-
got all the badges
You're
and beat the
already
final
80
four.
hours deep now.
Yeah, I was like, suck my dick. I beat you, whatever, and then I lost the game forever. Like,
All that happens when you get all the Pokemon is like Professor Oak's like, "Good job, here's a certificate," and that's fucking it. And it's such a lame payoff.
like I'm 11 years old. I can't read, and you're giving me a certificate. Like I abandoned school
For
to-
this game.
For this game. Well, no, I'm saying Ash. That's Ash. That's from Ash.
Oh, I was saying me.
Ash's perspective.
I was saying me.
It's like I dropped out of school to go get all the Pokemon, and you're only giving me a certificate. This isn't a GED. You know?
How am I gonna get a job?
How am I
now?
get a fucking job, dude? I did it. I won. Now what?
Then you joined
Gym-
Team Rocket,
gym
baby.
trainer.
Anyway, enough about Pokemon. We could talk about this for days.
There was Squand. You guys remember Squand? That was a 90 thing. 90s.
Squand?
It was like kinetic sand.
Oh,
kinda,
okay.
Or was it like the? It might have
Oh,
been
it was like
the-
magnetic sand.
No. Squand was in like an aquarium. You could like squirt it out of a bottle and it like stack up.
Nick Towers?
Yeah.
I
wasn't
know
that
what
cool,
you're
but-
saying.
Kinetic sand is also very cool.
Kinetic sand's sweet.
Never had either of them.
Did you guys ever have a Tamagotchi?
Yes, I did.
everybody
I had Tamagotchi.
That
Yeah,
was Pokemon before Pokemon and much
Yep.
much harder.
yeah.
It was like a real life you had to take care of.
I would love to see if they still have those in circulation.
Oh,
They do. My
They
bro-
do, they do, yeah.
My brother bought one for his girlfriend for Christmas, kind of as a silly present. 'cause
That's
they talked
cool.
about it.
I hope they're still updating them.
No, I bet you it's the
Same
same
old.
exact thing.
There's like 3 buttons on it, and I never knew how to do like what, and so it would always die, and then like you're screwed. Like how do
You
I
just gotta,
feed it?
like-
There's 3 buttons.
Oh, come on. You figure it out, Jason. I know you can.
What about
figure it out.
Furbies?
So you can figure out an 18 million button soundboard, but you can't figure out a Tamagotchi.
3 fucking buttons, dude.
I
Find that
didn't
out,
read
dude.
the instructions for the Tamagotchi.
You just had to like flush their poop away and feed them every day.
I also didn't spend years on a Tamagotchi, so that'll do it. Furbies were just creatures from hell, dude. Did you guys ever have a Furby?
My brother had a Furby.
We'll get to Furbies in
Oh,
a
you got it
second.
on-
We'll get
Okay.
Furbies in a second. So the original Tamagotchi sold for $17.99. The new ones in 2019, Tamagotchis are back. Sold for $60.
What?
No way.
$60.
$60.
Yeah.
That better be some like in-depth character creation, like.
That better be a Tamagotchi 2.0.
Yeah, only 2.0. Can you customize their genitals like in Cyberpunk?
I wish, dude. My Tamagotchi's dick would be too big for the screen.
It's just one.
It was just one
Just
big
like a-
veiny dick. It's just a vein, like the main vein down the center of your pee-pee. But the key features remain. So the new ones retail for $60, but the key features remain unchanged. From the 3 unmarked buttons that navigate the screen to the simplicity to the gameplay. It's not just meant to appeal to nostalgic adults, but to reintroduce the pleasures of the retro toy to a new generation of kids.
For 60
It's the
bucks.
same
That's
shit.
crazy.
Same shit. It's just
It's not even a V2.
color. It's just color.
Oh, it's
And
got color now.
Instead of just black and white, it's color.
Oh,
That's
kinda
it.
cool.
$60 fucking dollars
Dude,
though.
nostalgia sells though.
It sure does.
It
They're
sure
playing that
does. That's nuts.
Playing that nostalgia market.
That's crazy.
I had a Tamagotchi, but also had a Digimon. When
That-
Digimon,
Was there one of those like a Tamagotchi thing, but with Digimon?
yeah, and you could put them together and it would, like connect the circuit, and it would like you could battle each other and stuff.
Oh yeah, I
it
do.
was pretty
remember that.
fun. It was like
I never had
It
those.
was-
it was like Tamagotchi, but a little cooler because you could fight them and stuff. I thought it was.
I never had them. I just remember seeing you with them, and I was like, wow, I wish I could be one of the cool kids.
Too bad I asked for socks for Christmas.
I didn't ask for socks when I was younger.
You only got socks though.
I just never asked for presents, and then my mom was always like, I don't know what to get you. That was actually my mom that just stepped in here.
You gotta
Thanks, Mom.
capitalize.
Hi, Mom.
I want Digimon, Mom. And she's like,
Yeah, I just never asked for
okay.
anything, and then I just got stuff, and I lived with it.
sounds dark.
That sounds
It wasn't-
very, very sad.
It wasn't
You're
sad
like,
enough.
like every year after winter break, you're like, wait, what? You guys got gifts?
You got
over
things that you
got
want?
things? That's weird. My mom just says love is a
Oh.
gift.
and now all my hobbies are like super expensive, so I'm not gonna ask my parents for like microphones or something because it's too expensive.
Parents always fuck up though, because
Yeah,
like if you
I gotta send them the exact model.
the
and,
exact
like-
dude, send them the serial number. Like I figured that out with my grandparents because they've I've been yelled at because like I got myself some stuff in November for myself, and my grandpa's like, if you want, send us the expensive stuff so we can buy you stuff for Christmas, like so you don't have to pay for it. and I'll send him the vague. Like one year, I wanted a Fitbit. Just like the new mini smartwatch, square faced ones. And
he ended up getting you a bit fit.
yeah. The shit fit. It looked like the first Fitbit ever. It was just it was barely functional as a touch screen. It was a tiny little all black rectangle. It sucked. It wasn't good. So I was like, you know what? That's my bad. That's my bad.
Did you say that to his face?
Yeah, I spit in his mouth. Fuck you, Grandpa. Wish you would have died of cancer.
Oh You're
just
like the fucking worst.
Just kidding. No, I had a good Christmas.
Christmas brings out the best in people.
The best in people.
Oh my gosh, I always enjoy spending time with my family.
I loved it. I had a great time. A great year.
Yeah, good time.
Let's see. So okay, I mean, Bop It was
Bop It was dope, and then they came out with like
Bop It Extreme.
Yeah, Bop
Yeah,
It Extreme,
Bop
and
It
then the one
Extreme.
that's like a steering wheel, and there's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
15
It
different
had
things.
it had Flick It, and it had
Twist It. No, wait, that's on the original.
Shake
on the
It.
original. They had Flick It, and they had
Pull It?
Spin It.
Oh,
Spin It.
and Spin It. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it was 5 things instead of 3 things.
Yeah, instead of 3. Bop It was crazy. I mean, but it was hard. That was like just freaking out over games as a small kid, you know?
His high score was 7.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We should get a Bop It and see who wins. That'd be sick.
My Bop It didn't tell you the actual score. It would tell you in like sound effects. So I never.
Oh yeah.
So I never really knew what the fuck I got. But it was like high score. It's like, all right,
That's right.
I want to get another.
Dude, I killed it. Yeah, dude, I got 5, and you only got 3. So fuck you.
Maybe they're like Roman numerals, but in sound.
Something. Yeah. I
just
saw it.
like audio hieroglyphics.
So I never really knew.
That's so. I forgot about that. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Those rocked and socked.
I was more of a Sock'em Boppers.
Oh, dude,
Sock'em
Boppers.
Sock'em Boppers.
The pillow fight. Yeah.
Blow 'em up, put your hand inside.
Sock'em Boppers.
At the time of your life.
Yeah, those were awesome.
Oh man, just like
punching
your friends in the face as hard as you could.
Dude, I remember specifically my mom refused to get a Sock'em Boppers.
Yeah,
and your
because
brother
it
would
was
just destroy
Because it was going to start something.
Yeah.
One of you would have like hit your head on a table in like the temple and died.
It
Yeah.
wasn't a smart toy. It's not a smart toy.
Yeah,
Like,
it just letting kids
cushion your punches.
Yeah, it's just letting kids blast their
That's such a
friends like
crazy
as
idea.
hard as they can. Because it didn't hurt,
No,
but it
like when
but
your
you
head
could,
hit the concrete floor.
that's
Hurt.
a little rough. That was a little rough.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know we had those, and it was just Brandon was already a bully my whole life.
Oh yeah.
Brandon was my
I can see
biggest
Brandon just
nemesis.
destroying you with
Yeah,
a Sock'em Boppers.
and it just wasn't fun. It was him just holding me down and just bop me in the face.
Maybe like, well, I wasn't even trying.
Yeah. It's like, Mom, it didn't hurt. It's like, but you're terrorizing me. You're ruining my life.
Oh man.
Yeah, that one was rough for us.
The punches weren't as real, but the thoughts behind them were oh so real.
Yeah, it's just like now I can do what I want.
He's got like his knees on your arms and just like blasting you.
Just ground pounding you.
Oh man.
So Furbies, yeah, dude, Furbies were cool. I mean, they were
No, they weren't. They were nightmare
they
creatures.
were weird. They
Dude.
were.
My brother had one, and then he took all the skin off of it. So it's like a cool robot.
Someone made like a Furby centipede too, and it is so scary.
What?
It's just like elongated the body essentially.
Yeah.
And just made the mouth like scary and like
Oh,
Dude, Furbies would wake up
God.
in like the middle of the night and be like, just scare the shit out of everyone.
it's like, is someone there?
Yeah.
Who's here?
I love the videos of like watching a Furby die, like the batteries finally
And the
dying.
voice slows
It's
down.
it's demonic as hell. They are creepy.
You could teach them to dance and learn and things.
Yeah, they're just little gremlins.
Yeah, they were kind of
little
cool.
mogwais.
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys ever get moon shoes?
Oh, that was just gonna bring that up.
Ah,
Yes.
nice,
Moon
nice.
shoes were
That's
dope.
in the same tier as sock and boppers.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I never got them. My parents thought they
No.
were stupid.
I got them secondhand from my cousins, and they were great.
Were
I'll tell
they?
you- Yeah, they were awesome, dude. You get like solid like 4 feet off the ground if you really.
Ooh.
I played with a friend's moon
You'd have to
shoes
lift your
once.
legs too, but like moon shoes were cool. Just like bing, when you're running, it's just like what is it like the $6 million man, and he's just like coasting through the air.
Is that? I thought that was. I mean, he runs slow motion.
Well, he's because he's moving so fast.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it was a means to show how fast he was moving.
Oh, so he wasn't going that fast?
No.
No, he was going way faster. Yeah.
Wow.
Wrap your head around
Dude,
that.
I thought that was just like a straightforward. This guy runs very slow.
Oh yeah, they put
show.
$6 million into this dude, and he runs.
He
so
runs
slow. His
real.
one weakness.
You could rob him at any point. He's not getting away. Follow him home. It'll take a while.
Use your
but
context clues, Cody.
okay, I'm not my bad, dude.
Now it's $6 million just keeps you in the hospital for about a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hot take.
High five on that.
hot take on our healthcare system. Tony.
Realistic take.
You should run for governor.
I will.
Zach Morris did it.
He did, and he made
Zach Morris ran for governor of California, and he won on the platform of what's cool.
Really?
Yeah.
it. We can talk about that later in the
We're
pod, but
dude, we're gonna bring it up, man. Saved by the Bell reboot was insanely good.
surprisingly very
It was
funny and
fantastic.
super good. We binge watched all of it this week. That's
Really?
what we did this week.
In one night.
Really?
Yep.
One night we watched it all. It
I
was
see. I never watched Saved by the Bell.
Don't worry about
I got
it.
that message in the group chat, and I was busy, but also I was like,
We expected it to suck, and we thought we'd have all this cool material, funny to like
But-
rip on it, and then
Just-
it turns out it's
I-
like really fucking good. And it
it's
was
very good.
we laughed really hard. It like
And a lot. Like you remember Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, you know how that show is just like layered with bit after bit after bit.
Yeah.
That's kind of what they did with it. But then also, so the premise of it is poor schools shut down in California, and then the poor kids go to Bayside, the more rich, privileged public schools. And they
Classic
like
setup.
classic
Mhm.
setup, and like the kids are like, I wonder what school we're going to, and it just shows like a flash of it of like exactly how the old Saved by the Bell was, where like the Morris kid comes out, he's like, hey, you want to go skating later? I flooded the gym. And then they smile, and like the two girls like walk away, and he's like, that's what I call a threesome or some shit. And he's like, I love this school. So it's like super cheesy and like 80s stupid.
It's self-aware. That's the best way I can put it.
But then they start like the new kids come in, and they change stuff. Like this one girl, and I forget her name. Who's the main girl?
Don't remember.
I don't remember.
Topanga?
No. What?
That's Boy
It's
Meets
Boy Meets World,
now.
you ass.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
No, wrong. I need a buzzer here.
Mr. Feeney's rolling in his grave.
Yeah. So
I'm so sorry.
so the new girl comes in, she like changes stuff, and throughout the show, they break that wall where they're like Mario Lopez would be like, man, this is tough. Back in my day, we used to just have a dance battle and things were settled that way. And they just kept bringing up how absurd their show was, and while also like being like woke and shit like that. Like it was fantastic.
And without actually putting Screech in the show, because we know Screech has had his
Dude,
issues and things. He lives in Wisconsin. Did you know that?
Dustin Diamond.
Dustin Diamond.
I don't know any of that.
Screech, yeah.
He made a porno called Screeched.
But screeched on her face.
But what a lot of people don't know is they used a stunt cock. So it wasn't his real wiener.
So he just directed it.
Yeah, he was just in it. It was just like a
It-
to get people to
cameo.
watch
It was
Cameo
it
appearance.
was basically Orgasmo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But,
But,
less Mormon.
Who's Dustin Diamond?
He's the guy who played
Screech.
Screech,
Oh, okay.
the nerdy kid in Saved by the Bell. But then also in Wisconsin, he pulled a switchblade on someone in a bar, and then ended up going to prison or something for a couple years. And then instead of reaching out and getting him on the show, it just wouldn't work now. He hasn't continued acting. He's not done well. And they
You made a real mess of things.
yes,
Yeah, he
they
goofed
set
up.
up. They set up. Well, Screech is. They just mentioned at one point that Screech is on the International Space Station.
Oh, like
Yeah.
he's gone. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
yep. They're like, oh, thank God he doesn't have to be here for this, and they moved on, completely
it.
moved
Just
on.
like kind of shitting on him in real life.
A little bit.
It was yeah, because I'm certain like unless you did unless you Googled and like found out what happened with him, you'd be like, where the
Where's
fuck
Screech?
is Screech? Like he had Lisa Turtle makes a 2-minute cameo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know this name.
The black girl.
Yes.
Come on, dude.
I haven't seen the show.
You're an idiot.
I'm sorry.
You're
I
a
used to watch it.
complete ass.
It was always on right before school, so I'd watch an episode before school.
Which one?
Worst fucking part about that goddamn show, though. Literally, one of the only bad parts about the show is
Oh,
Lil
God.
Yachty does the fucking theme song, and it is so horrifically trash that it ruins the whole show. Like it was almost like a perfect
Good thing
like
you can skip the intro.
this. Not when you stream it, because then you're gonna hit like a bunch of ad like illegal stream. You're gonna like hit a bunch
Oh,
of
yeah.
the
I thought it
invisible
was on, like,
ads that
Netflix or something.
no
It's on the Peacock,
Yeah, whatever.
NBC streaming
yeah.
service, whatever. But yeah, that song, it literally so bad and annoying that it takes it from a 9 to an 8. That's how bad the fucking song is.
Dude, it definitely drops lower than one number.
1 full point is
One
a lot,
foot.
Just saying.
That's nothing.
No, if
dude.
the theme song can drop a
Drop
number,
a whole show that way. Yeah.
yeah, for
I'm
real.
with Tony on this.
And
one.
I know
that's a
that-
big weight. That's a lot for a theme song.
a
just to-
7. I mean, like at least make it 2 points.
He's
where
giving
it's
the
like
overall rating.
Yeah,
okay.
it,
I mean,
it
I
takes
think
away an entire point, which is
You-
it's sad.
you know what? Maybe it's just worse for me. Like maybe I hate it more. Where it's like I
2
would
points,
2
no.
full points. Otherwise, I agree. It would have been a 9. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't the most hilarious show I've ever seen in my life. But it was an awesome surprise. It had no right being that funny.
9 out of
10.
10.
Oh, okay.
9 out of 9.2.
No, I was
Jason.
thinking like 13 or something like that. Because nine's a high rating for a show too.
Out of 10, yeah, dude. Well, everything's out of 10. If you
for
say
what it was, I gave it like a 9.
if you do anything, if you
13
rate
scale.
nobody does a 13 scale. That's crazy.
That is absurd.
That's absolutely
Professionals use the
absurd.
13 scale.
Oh, you fuck it. You suck it. You suck it. Let's see. So, did you guys ever get hit clips?
No.
No, I didn't. My mom laughed at me when I asked for it. At, like I think it was in like first grade or something, maybe when this stuff came out. I'm trying to
is it?
remember. It was so like early MP3 players where it would just literally give you one song.
Oh,
And
and
you
you
can
like
listen
Burger
to-
King or something like
Yeah,
that. As a
I think
toy?
that's where it kind of started, but then these things actually grew to be something. But yeah, I
You can like listen to a half of a Jonas Brothers song.
Was it? Yeah, you didn't need longer than a minute to jam out to this bad boy. So it was like under a minute songs.
Or you would just get 1 minute of a full song.
Of the 1 minute of like I want to listen to Britney Spears.
But
Hit
just
me,
the
baby.
chorus.
But 1 minute, like you get 60s. Yeah, so my mom laughed in my face. Like, I'll get you a CD.
Yeah.
Like, grow up. We'll get you a tape. Dude, Mousetrap. All right, that came out in the 90s. I think that was the dumbest game. The dumbest, most complicated game ever.
It's just the setup.
The setup's a nightmare.
Yeah.
And I also never understood how to actually play it.
You just gotta.
I always just set it up and then we'd run it,
And then do the thing and then take it
and then
apart.
we'd never play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a game behind there somewhere, but I think that the fun part was setting it up and then just making like this Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah,
kinda-
make the whole thing set off and
and then put
yeah.
it away.
then put it away forever.
That's it. And then you lose a part. You lose one part. And then it's like, we
Well,
can't.
yeah.
This thing's. Where's the ball? Where's the ball? They never came with an extra ball. Like, you expect 5-year-olds to be able to like hold, like not watch, like look at this shiny ball and
That's how they get you.
then you eat it.
Yeah.
You eat the
That's how
ball.
a lot of them disappeared.
I
I
ate the balls.
think. Like usual.
Like
Nothing's changed. Come on. I know that everyone listening is laughing very hard right now.
Thanks you for fan. Is this good pod? We don't know.
That part was gold.
I liked it. I just felt hurt. Felt attacked. So you ever play with GAC?
Yes.
Gak and Flarp.
Yep, and Flarp.
Oh,
Yeah,
Floam.
Floam was
Floam.
another one.
Yeah,
Floam was
Floam was
another
cool.
one. It dude, like they have the slime craze now.
that
That was slime back then.
I just like.
Gak, it made the fart noise when you put your hand in the tub, and
Was
it's
it
just-
really? I thought that was more. Was it meant to do that?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
that was like one of the features.
Yeah, Flarp was the same thing where it's just like you could just like stick your fingers in and out of it really fast, and it's just like just hilarious noises. You could get some real long squeaky
Some
ones.
yeah. I mean, I bet somebody became just a pro gacker. You know, pro
World
gack.
Series of Gak.
Yeah,
Competitive gacking.
My buddy Sean buys like a little container of Flarp for all of his friends every Christmas. And then last year, what was it? It was like a 1 pound container of Flarp where you could just like fist, like just get some real crazy, juicy, deep farts. It's great. I always look forward to getting a container of Flarp for Christmas.
dude, farts are forever funny. They
Yeah,
will never
they're-
not be funny.
If you don't think farts are funny, you can leave.
Yeah, you can get out, Tony.
I love farts. I don't know why.
You seem judgy on that one.
Oh man, yeah, farts are classic funny.
Farts rock. Some people like farts a little too much.
And that is a kink.
That's a
That
kink.
stinks.
That's a stink.
That's a stinky kinky. Stinky kinky. Do you guys ever do? I had neighborhood kids that had these, but the skip it things.
My cousins had to skip it.
Yeah, it was. Turns out super duper easy to do. You just had to lift your foot.
Yeah,
You just had to go. Oh, shh.
That's
bouncing
kinda-
back and forth.
That's
between your
it.
foot.
That's it.
What is the pogo sticks?
Pogo sticks were
Pogo
cool.
sticks. My brother used to be so good at jumping on pogo sticks. Like he took it upon himself. He's like, I'm gonna make the world record. And for like a couple months straight after he got one, he would just every day just be out there jumping, and he got good so he could do it with no hands.
Yep.
And then he could like in the winter he'd still be doing it, like clear it and make sure there's no ice or whatever, but he could like he'd put on like a bunch of clothes and just like take off his clothes while he's like still jumping on it. And I think he had a counter one time and he got up to like 8,000 jumps before he's like, I need food.
Oh
Jesus
wow!
He was so good at it. Stupid.
Wow.
I was pretty good at it, but I could never do the trick where you flip it. You flip it around.
Oh yeah.
Could never get that.
Yeah,
never
I've-
land that.
Well, they make super badass pogo sticks
Yeah,
now.
you could do like
dude,
backflips and
you like 15 feet in the air kind of stuff. Like that's
Dangerous.
insane. I've gone to like trampoline parks, and whenever I get too high, I'm like
there's a panic that sets
yeah,
in.
I'm like ready for my knees to buckle. I like allow myself to just go go and just like, oh, that was fun. Because I don't want that one jump to like rocket me off the trampoline and like I get hurt. So I'm just like, that was fine.
Yeah.
like-
we'll leave it there.
Yeah, I went with my buddy Jack, and we were like, I forget what it's like, the trampoline park that's near like TJ Maxx, like on like Wisconsin and
Somewhere in our town.
Calumet. Yeah. And they have like the big like side by side huge rectangle, like great bounce trampolines, and then like the wall that you can like run up and flip off of, and
Oh yeah. Okay,
you know,
I gotcha.
so we went up there, and it was like a pretty decent drop, and I like eventually I got the guts to do like swan dive off of it, and then like do another flip. But like I could have kept going because I had so much air, but I did the flip and I just like stayed put. I was like, all right, I did it.
Dude, trampolines are so dangerous.
They are. Well, and also I'm almost 30 years old. Like if we would have had the trampoline park in our area, like as like a small kid, like a 15-year-old, I would have been doing all the crazy flips because you're never gonna die. You know, you have that.
Impossible to die.
Nothing will hurt me.
I used to be really good at trampolines.
You had one in your backyard.
I
Didn't
had one in my backyard.
So did I.
you were one of those families, eh?
Yep. We had a
Rich.
trampoline,
It,
and
it costs like $100.
yeah, dude, they're very cheap. what
My
cost
parents lied to me then.
what cost
It
what,
sure did.
what cost the most money was the
Medical
the medical bills. Yeah, my medical bills from it. The net,
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
cage thing.
Never had one of those.
We eventually did, but for years we when we were small kids too. Just we had a pool, So we were just like jumping from that, diving into the pool,
Hell yeah.
just doing the rotation, which makes it so much more fucking dangerous. That's nylon. It's not grippy, you know? Like yeah, so but yeah, that was the most fun. I've done one double backflip in my life, and it was very terrifying.
Only one?
Only one, dude. I did it. Like I conquered. I'm not gonna climb Everest again. You know, like I saw the top. Cool. Moving on.
Time to conquer your next feat.
Yeah, exactly.
A triple backflip.
Triple? No, that's insane. Stretch Armstrong.
I had the dog. My
Oh.
my brother had Stretch Armstrong, and I had his dog.
That seems like a real bummer.
Yeah, it was like a second thought.
Yeah, like you're like
I am the middle child.
opening that as a kid. I was like, oh,
Well, they were probably like, well, we
All
don't want
right.
to get them the same toy because then they'll fight.
And this one's $5 cheaper.
Oh.
and I know Steve isn't gonna want this shitty stretchy dog, so we'll just get him the good one. And
Right.
Tony, that's what I would have said to him on Christmas. I'd be like, okay, cool. I see who's a favorite. You know, I get a dog.
That's because you're a terrible person.
It's gonna die in 6 years, and I'll have to get a new replacement stretch dog.
And then my brother Stretch Armstrong opened up.
Because you're going to want one in 6 years.
Cause yeah, dude, to replace the.
I want a fresh
the-
Stretch Armstrong by my side at all times.
It needs to fill the void of the one dying, so you just go get another Stretch Armstrong dog, so that the kids don't cry.
Yeah, you hear that, Freddie? He'll replace you.
Stretch Armstrong had like a weird brown goop on the inside.
I never saw what was on the inside.
It's
I
like
never.
a weird brown stretchy goop.
Yours came out in the 90s, but like real tiny, like these boys. You can see
With
that.
the tanks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Dude, they
real
upgraded
basic.
hard. They
Real
got
s-
crazy.
Oh, they're so
9,000 PSI. You'll cut an arm off with this bad boy.
yeah, dude, like
It's like basically a power washer. but,
Nerf,
like, for
Nerf,
kids.
yeah, dude, Nerf shit has just gotten so much better. Like the
Like
super
sniper
soakers,
rifles and-
like dude, like mini guns, like or it has the chain of bullets. Like
Oh, yeah.
they're dude, I wish.
Now
I-
introducing Nerf Drone Strike.
I mean, like it is kind of cool. These are coming out now because I'm an adult with a job. Like I can,
Now you can
I can go
afford it.
buy that shit. You know, instead of as a kid, my parents would have been like, "Absolutely not. Are we buying those?"
There's actually like legit competitions with like Nerf guns and stuff, like for prize money.
What?
Yeah, for adults.
What?
Some people our age are really into Nerf guns.
Oh yeah,
What's
they're
the,
like souped up Nerf guns too. Like you can get distance and like power out of them. It's kind of like paintball, but like not quite as powerful as a paintball gun. But yeah, there's like legit like championship games with Nerf.
dang? That's cool. I'm gonna start watching that.
Yeah, we can
next.
watch. We can watch a match after this. That'd be cool.
I would love to. So koosh balls were a thing.
OG Koosh.
Dude, the magic mitts, like the Velcro mitts, where you just throw
yeah,
like
and it
yeah,
sticks to your hand.
those were awesome.
What
Those
a
are
weird, lame cop out toy, though. It's so boring.
Oh, totally, absolutely. It was like, oh, you can't afford a glove, like a baseball glove. Here you go.
I always thought the Koosh ones were pretty cool. Like we'd take them camping and stuff, and it's kind of like tennis with like a cool ball.
Really?
Yeah, they made like little, almost like tennis racket things for them as well. Koosh are Koosh the ones with like all the little like
Like the little string,
stringy
rubber
things?
strings. Yeah.
So they had that, and then you could get like little rackets for them, and that was fun to like like badminton or whatever.
Yeah.
I've been known to toss a Koosh ball around.
I Koosh pretty good.
I've been known to toss a Koosh ball around once in a while.
My dad, when he first started getting good weed, would call Kush Koosh. So he'd be like, "Dude, I got some purple Koosh," and I was like, "No, you don't. No, you don't, buddy."
Bless you.
Yeah, exactly. But I got one of those magic mitts. I bought it at like a thrift store. Just I think it was like a buck. I was like, these things were awesome.
It was like Velcro.
Yeah. It was just a Velcro little mitt. And
It's like a plate.
I threw it. I gave Brandon the other one, and he threw it to me. And the first time it hit like the glove, all the Velcro just fell off. It just went straight to the ground, and I was like, "Cool, dude! Like, what a sick dollar fucking purchase! Like, good thing it was $1. If I would have paid taxes on it, I would have been pissed off. Like,
You really got to splurge on good.
It was
magic
worth
mitt.
exactly what you paid for it.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nintendo 64 came out in the 90s, and that is amazingly still one of the best consoles ever.
Yes.
Like, I mean, people still have them. They fucking work. Like,
Did you have one, or were you
Dude,
like a
those are
PlayStation
tanks.
guy or something?
we had them. I know, like, I've like gotten rid of some because it was like I was hard for money. So it's like, you know, some
I did
people
the same thing.
well, in you know, Nintendo's people sell like will buy for a lot. You know, like
Certain
people
games
really want,
specifically,
especially certain games.
like Smash Bros. Or Mario 64, Mario Kart,
You know,
GoldenEye.
I found Conker's Bad Fur Day on 64 for like $200.
Yeah,
It was
It
like
was
it was
not-
like
yeah.
eBay or some shit.
It
Like,
was not a very highly received game, so they didn't make a whole lot of
but
copies.
exactly. And now in like the world, like, because it was like a funny,
It's a
weird,
cult
weird ass.
classic.
Yeah.
It's a cult classic.
It's not even like that much fun, but it
It's-
was funny to
yeah.
play, and like it was.
there was a cool multiplayer version where it was like
Dude,
bears
Teddy
versus
versus
squirrels.
yeah.
or
Teddies and
something.
squirrels, dude. That
Yeah.
thing that rocked.
That was actually pretty solid.
yeah, dude. You were
Me
just
and
like
my friend Max used
storming-
to play that a lot.
yeah, you were just like storming the beaches of Normandy, like as like a squirrel or a bear or whatever it was. Like,
You could like cut each other's heads off. And shit.
yeah,
It was pretty brutal. Yeah.
it was awesome. It's kind of like Caddyshack, you know. Like right away when Caddyshack came out, it was a flop. Like no one liked it, but
Oh,
now
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like now people like rant and rave about Caddyshack.
But
you know?
also, I'm sure if I were to play Conker's Bad Fur Day right now, it would not add up to what I used to. play.
No, of
not even
course not.
close.
I mean, the to beat the game, you fight a giant toilet monster and you have to pee on toilet paper.
Yeah.
That's the ending to the game.
You fight a giant turd at one point
Yeah.
with corn for teeth.
I think the best person I've ever played like 64 with is my buddy Alex. He is so dominant on Bowser's Castle. It's crazy, and that's the hardest map in the whole game. And he just
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
in Mario Kart.
Yeah, that level sucks.
It sucks ass. And dude, he's like, you know the part where like you have to like drift up like the spiral
Yeah,
thing. Dude, he did it flawlessly multiple times. Like I kept going back. I was like, I'm gonna keep challenging you, you know, to beat you in Bowser's Castle. Kind of just to like kind of see his consistency. Dude, he's just weaving perfectly.
it
Like
down every time.
I'm like, you're crazy good. He's like, this is my castle. Like fuck Bowser, this is my castle. Like, it's so fucking impressive.
I remember one Christmas got the N64 with Mario 64, and that was like that changed my life.
Yeah.
honestly. And then at one point, like my dad broke his ankle, and he beat Mario 64, and then I've never seen him play a video game ever again. Yeah.
He's ending on a good note.
Yeah, I've never seen him play a video game since.
Maybe just break his foot again.
Yeah, if he breaks his ankle, beat Skyrim or something. I don't know.
Dude, I mean, I would love to, you know, get a 64 again, and just find like, you know, like Donkey Kong World, right?
Donkey Kong
yeah,
64.
Donkey Kong 64.
That was
yeah,
a
sorry.
good one.
That one
that
was-
was a hard game.
Yeah.
That one was hard. That one was a good game, and it was like super hard. I would love to put the time to like beat one of those kind of games. You know, basically beating like Mario 64. You know, like
Right.
that just takes so much dedication to go through and beat that damn game.
I never actually played Mario 64.
No, I
Never-
played.
never played it.
I played a little bit. It was just hard. So, and I was like a small kid, so it was like I was like, this sucks. Like I'm.
A lot
gonna-
of the stars were also like very cryptic. Didn't tell you what you had to do, so you had to kind of just figure it out. There's one where it's like chip off the old block, and you have to somehow know that you need to shoot yourself out of a cannon into the corner of this wall, and know that that wall will explode and there's a star in there.
That is immediately what I thought, without any extra clues. I don't know where you're coming
Jason plays Bloodborne, so fuck off.
I don't like what you just did to me, Jason.
from.
Yeah, that hurt. This looks like lips.
I also figured it out, so I don't know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, well, Bloodborne wasn't. There was no. I guess there were none of those like Dark Souls style games, just difficult and punishing.
Yeah, dude. They're hard. They're hard. They're annoyingly hard.
No. Anyway.
No. Let's see. Vortex footballs
Oh, with the little
with the
spinny-
little whistle thing
Yeah.
and like the tail, so you throw like perfect spirals every time. Those were sick. dude, for whatever reason, it just felt like you could like launch that thing like
Playing,
90 yards every time. It was sick.
What was that game? Everyone always
500 in the backyard.
Yeah, 500.
Yeah, and just hear that ooh,
Yeah.
come through. Oh, that's sweet. Oh man, I would love to buy one of those too. Just throw it a couple times and be like, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
It was fun getting like neighborhood kids together and just like tossing 50 points, and whoever catches it gets the points. And
Dude, well, that's when we became a fucking alpha male, dude.
Yeah.
It was like I'm pushing
At 9
kids.
years old.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm pushing kids down. I'm seeing how high I can jump. Like I'm getting this 500.
Then you get to throw the ball.
Hell yeah, dude. It was a good game. Street Sharks.
I had Street Sharks. I had the Hammerhead, and I had 2 Great Whites because 2 of my friends got me the same present for my birthday.
2
once.
girlfriends.
No, 2 friends. It was like fucking 8.
Okay. I'm just seeing how young player Tony goes. Like 8 years old, you're already getting side dishes. Come on.
You just called other 8-year-olds side dishes.
Well, I was 8.
Okay,
so-
yeah, they were 35.
He was 8. Yeah.
But they all had
Engineered
like a
cheeks.
specific action they could do. Like the Hammerhead, you press his fin down and his head would shoot out,
Like a hammer.
like punch.
What?
And then,
I don't know.
You shoot like a hammer? Where do hammers shoot out?
Wherever you put them to shoot.
And then the Great White had like you could turn him and he would like have like a hook punch.
Is that this?
And they they all, when you did the fin on the back, they'd open their mouths.
Okay.
They were all pretty cool.
Like
I don't
a
think I
hammer.
have these ones.
Open their mouths like a hammer.
Just like a hammer. But yeah, they were really cool and they exploded for a while. I don't know if I even really watched the show, but I think the toys were cooler.
I do not even know.
They're just sharks that could like swim through the fucking street.
Do they have like muscles and stuff?
Yeah, they have
Oh,
big
obviously
muscles.
they got muscles, dude. Come
I
on.
don't think any of them wore shirts.
One year I got a model of Super Saiyan Goku for Christmas, and that was fun putting that together.
Nice.
What kind of model? How'd you put it together?
It was like a plastic model. Essentially, you're just combining all the ingredients.
Like
It's just different pieces that you connect together and stuff, and make
action figure style though. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
But like in the end, like he comes with like some pants, and you put them all together and put his clothes on, and then he's just like this buff Super Saiyan. Never played with him. The fun part was assembling it. So,
Dude, you
I know,
fucking-
dude. I'm just such a fucking.
You're a
dick.
bummer, dude. You're a bummer of a kid. You're
No,
like,
it was-
no, the fun is just, like reading the instructions and making sure you have all the parts first. Like, you're such a fucking dork, man. Like, you find the joy
and I
in
take pride in it.
in odd sections of life, and I love you for it, but fucking A. The fun part is playing with it. The fun part is jumping off and being like, Super Saiyan! I don't know. I never watched Dragon Ball Z, so I don't know what they said.
They go.
And that's like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, and then they say Super Saiyan.
That's what I'm Super Saiyan.
Kamehameha.
How did you not hear me? I was Super Saiyan.
That's fun. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
All right. And on that note, well, I think that's all we got, everybody. Merry Christmas, and thanks for tuning in to Is This Good Podcast?
Happy New Year! It's almost my birthday.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next year. That joke that everybody tells every fucking year. That sucks every gosh darn time.
Don't forget to blast.
Don't forget to blast.
Blast.